Welcome back to more Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I haven't played this for, a couple of days. Life is busy, life is full of busyness. And, so I haven't had the time to play, unfortunately. But, what can you do? Unfortunately, life takes precedence over games, unless you are working in the game industry, I suppose. But I don't. So, it is what it is. The reaction from House Emladaris was so quick and vehement, it can only mean they've known about this scandal in their family tree for some time. Centuries, perhaps. Their first responses were threats, but after being assured of our serious intent, they quickly changed their tune. Several retainers arrived with a letter for you, Josephine. The retainer's letter. Ooh, Master Spirit Rune. My dear Inquisitor, naturally these accusations of a connection to those old legends are without merit, and even if they weren't, even if that weren't the case, it would have had little meaning to my family today. We are Savinter citizens of good standing, uninterested in whatever this Corypheus has to offer, and will support the Inquisition in its efforts to fight this creature however we may. Magister Irian of House Emladaris. Nice of him. A letter marked with the Chevalier seal. It was an honor to fight alongside the soldiers of the Inquisition. The demons stood little chance. You run an impressive army, Commander. Nothing seals an alliance like the bonds formed in battle. May we find similar victories together in the future. Chevalier Doucette. Yes. Oh. To whom it concerns. What a weird intro. We, the Council of Heralds, declare the Yulin Basin the holdings of the Inquisition, and all revenues and oaths from these lands should be tendered thus, as to a titled lord, until such a time as the Inquisition is dissolved, or the holdings lawfully granted elsewhere. Signed, a whole bunch of people. There's so many things to do. Really? It's just 0? Oh gosh. Yeah, of course. We'll use Josephine to support Cassandra, I suppose, because she's the only one, and it only takes 0 minutes, seconds, whatever. The Inquisition will have to provide any support for Cassandra as the Chantry's choice for the next divine quietly. Traditionally, the Chantry looks on open declaration with derision, so they can be counterproductive. But a few words in the right ears can be very effective. Note, once the Inquisition gives its support, it cannot also give support to anyone else. Should I? I mean, should I hold off on that? That's... Yeah, I think I should hold off. No, this is ridiculous. From far off Montsimard, a songstress comes with lies and thoughtless gibs. Insults our name. I hated her in school, she pulled my hair. We must not let her make these vulgar claims. Oh. No, this is ridiculous. I like
Inquisitor.
Nah. So many things so little time. I recently became aware of a talented and inventive young blacksmith from the Anderfels. Once we were introduced through my extensive connections, I negotiated a deal to obtain his weapon plans for the Inquisition. Unfortunately, I have just now been outbid by a nobleman from Valdorma, who maintains a private army. I would hate to lose those designs. Is there anything we can do? Samoris, Quartermaster. The Inquisition's need is greater. Leave this to me. I will have this nobleman persuaded.
Let's see what we have.
Of course you will. And what's this about mercenaries? Inquisitor, if you believe it would be helpful, I would be pleased to take the Bull's chargers into Orlais to meet with mercenaries currently serving Orlesian nobles who wish to rebel. A well-placed word from one professional to another could pull the teeth from the enemy and bolster the Inquisition's ranks. Lieutenant Cremisius Aclassi.
At your service.
Great. Ah. Now. World map. Now we have some things to do. And I think we should go with Liliana to visit Valence. Oh, but also Blackwall left Inquisition. Right. I think we should go get Blackwall first. See what this is about. Freaking Blackwall. Freaking... Oh my god, he's so sad. And this. So sad, too bad. Man, there's so many side quests. I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed, or I'm getting like an MMO feel. I've said it before, but there's just a lot of filler content. But you know, it's up to the player to decide what to do. But inside I'm raging. I'm like, oh my god, just 5 more quests, please.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead.
No!
Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Human justice.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
I did.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years.
Oh.
I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
Oh.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Thom Rainier.
That has a cool mask on the right. Very metal. But I don't. What's going on here?
Just get it done.
Bailiff.
Can you believe it? Thom Rainier himself.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Well, I certainly didn't expect this.
Certain of these rumors.
What are you thinking,
The Winter
Blackwall?
Palace assaulted.
Is he even a warden
We
then?
have, of course, notified the
Well, he's
stakeholders.
been like, oh, I
They are
sense
expecting your tariffs. No.
Darkspawn and shit. So, I mean, yeah, he should be a warden. But, you know, who knows? Maybe he's, like, just really good at feeling Darkspawn. No, he must be a warden. I really can't place who Thom Rainier is. He's not anyone I remember. So... Ooh. So sad.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed.
Okay.
I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
I'm a little confused.
You think your death will make up for what you did?
Isn't it a start?
Not really.
Why are you here?
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Nah, you're just a pink flesh.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Okay. Oh.
I have Liliana's report on Thom Rainier.
Oh, thank you.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot when it comes to wardens.
I see.
What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Get him out.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Oh. Well. Certainly something else. Rainier. But of course it's a mission. Damn them. Damn these missions. Well, I guess we can't do anything any more here, so I would say we join Liliana at the Chantry in Valence. F it, as they say. So what secret lies here, is the question.
It's just as I remember it.
So where's this hidden treasure?
Straight to business. It's why I like you, Inquisitor.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
Oh, you'll pay penance for that.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful. When the sun rises through it, it splits it.
I gotta admit,
Like 1,000
I have
suns,
no idea what I'm doing.
like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it? You must be careful, Natalie. We are making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne.
Is that above all that strength lies in the broken heart, in an open heart? Oh.
An open heart. Well, that one's quite literal. And morbid. But Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust. What was that? Looks like we opened something.
I can see that. A music box? Oh.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good old Liliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Oh.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Something, something. Kill this schmo.
This has to be done. You know it.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Yes, come to the dark side. We have cookies.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
It's not what you expected. That doesn't mean it's nothing.
There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? I hesitated with Butler, but you never did. You gave me confidence that killing him was the right answer. And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here. Justinia tried to save me. But all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Yeah, I knew I should have said it was necessary. But I didn't mean stop torturing yourself in that sense. It was more like, you know, put it behind you kind of sense. Oh well. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, letter from a lover. Oh yeah, the Philandaris, whatever that was. So many, so little time. Oh well. Thanks for watching, and tune in to the next.